Hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LB Johnson back with another video. Y'all know I've been MIA for real. I've been MIA too bad. I real bad. But my life been in transition, but like long the year. I mean not years, but a long time that I've been gone. I've been getting these messages, and now today I'm finally like, let me get all these messages out. So let me just do videos while I'm riding. I'm just riding right now. And so if you hear any noise in the background, it's the wind. I can't open it up right now because I just don't want to. I'm sorry, but I need to get the messages out. So bear with the wind, just like exclude the wind because that's what's been delaying me. Because I just been like, it's not the right time. It's not the perfect time for me to make it. It's never gonna be the perfect time. So right now it's gonna have to be the perfect time. Okay. So let me tell y'all, hopefully this video don't be too long. Let your girl rap with us, but it's about y'all Keena spouse, y'all. It's about y'all Keena spouse. And it's so crazy because this incident happened with me and it's really like a Keena. Y'all take the messages, y'all know the messages really be for me before they be for you. And I just like to share them with you when I do share. I like to share them with you and see if it resonates with you. If it resonates with you, it make it, they're cool. You give you the peace or whatever, give you just some kind of release that you need, relief that you need at that moment or whatever. But so me and my Keena spouse, back in the springtime, we had went out to this. Y'all driving so slow in the fast lane. This man keep trying to get around me. I know he pussy y'all, but let me just control that. But yeah, so he was but so my Keena spouse and I, we had went out one night to this lounge. Well, he met my best friend and I at this lounge. And when we went, it was a situation where this lady came up to us. Now, I hope this man will ever see this video because he don't know how to sit it. I don't think he know what Keena spouse is or stuff like that is. I don't think he looks at stuff like that. But I'd be scared. But we went or whatever. We went, and he don't know how to make videos. But we ended up going to this lounge or whatnot, and while we was there, this lady came up to us. It was an older lady, like I don't even like. I go to this lounge out there, and I wouldn't even expect to like see her there, but she was there, and she tapped us on the shoulder, and she was like, "Hey, did y'all just meet tonight?" And I was like, "No, we didn't just meet tonight." And she was like, y'all love chemistry so strong. But we wasn't doing anything. Like, wasn't doing anything. I wasn't dancing or I wasn't on him. I was sitting in the chair. He was sitting next to me. Like, we wasn't doing anything to, like, it wasn't nothing physical that made her ask them because she asked, like, did y'all meet each other tonight? Because he was just standing next to me. It wasn't like we were doing anything for her to even think to even ask that question. It wasn't like we was doing something for her that could ask that question. We were just, chilling. And yeah, so it wasn't like, we didn't give her any reason to say that. But she was like, y'all love chemistry so strong. So me, I am like over this about thing. I'm over the waiting season. I'm over it, to be honest with you. So when she said, I just looked at him and then I looked at her and was like, thank you. And I just went ahead and turned my head. And him and her, they continue to talk, but I don't really know what was like expressed to each other or what was said or anything. But he just was like so happy about her saying it. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, why are you so happy? But yeah, I just look. If you see my last video, I jumped on bed and just with. Well, you may not see this video until a following day, but I recorded 2 videos on one day. But yeah, so I just like turned my head or whatever because I'm just like, he was so excited about her saying that. And I'm just like, what are you, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you so excited? Like, you ain't made a move, you ain't, like, we've been through this. We know our love chemistry was strong. Like we know how we feel when we're around each other. So we know, like we've been through this. How many years now? So I'm just like really irritated with it. Like I ain't saying that. I just was like, think he turned around, kept on smoking my cigarette, kept moving on with my day. But he was so excited. He ended up asking me like 30 minutes later, like that lady still behind me. And I was like, no. I looked back, she was gone. It was like we didn't see her no more. Like seriously, we didn't see this lady no more that night. So I was like, no, we just like, oh God, that's crazy. So then, later on at night, this guy. Now I peeped this. Neither one of us didn't say nothing to each other about it, but I noticed it. And so we this something a different scenario. So this guy is inside of the lounge and he walked past us. And now my kingdom spouse is standing like in the middle of me. I mean, like in front of me at this point. Like he's standing in front of me, but not like on me still. But you can tell like we kept it together by this point. So he's standing in front of me, but he's not on me anything. So this guy walked past and like looked me up and down and just keep looking me up and down as if he's like checking me out. So I ain't saying nothing. I'm just looking at the guy like what are you looking at? So my kingdom spouse like give a look and look the guy up and down, and then he stood in front of me. So he stood in front of me and he ain't saying nothing to me. I ain't saying nothing to him about it. It just, that was that. It was just over with. It was that. And we just kept it moving, Neither one of us didn't say nothing. Neither one of us didn't do nothing. Nobody did nothing. Just kept moving. That was that. So that happened that same night in the store. So it was other stuff that transpired that night or whatnot. But anyway, those two things just happened. But that happened way back in the springtime of this year. And I had this, like, it was like God broke it down to me. And recently, like the Holy Spirit broke down to me, like recently. Well, it's like I had a revelation. Like recently or whatever about the situation. Like I knew the situation was odd. It stood out to me because like my kingdom spouse said, out of all his up on this earth, nobody have never said anything like that to me. It's like saying that his love chemistry with another woman was strong, or anything about his love chemistry with another woman, and neither have they ever happened to me either. And then with this guy situation, like of course I have had guys like try to talk to me, but I have never had a guy like look like it was so disrespectful for me to be with somebody and you look me up and down like that. Like the man pretty much undressed with his eyes in front of my kid's house, and it was disrespectful. And so, like I never had that level of disrespect either from a guy while I was with him. So it was just crazy. So as the revelation that I got from it recently was like your kid's spouse is battling. Like, the union is battling with from the spiritual world from the spiritual and the worldly. Like, like spiritual and the worldly. Because like the lady, I represented her as like the spiritual, like an angel or something. And not because she said something that I wanted to hear, but because you had to be some kind of spiritual to feel that. Like you would have felt it because it wasn't something that you could see physical. Our love chemistry, because as I stated, we wasn't doing anything for her to see anything or to know anything. It was just like she had to really feel something. So it had to be more spiritual. And then the man being a man, and he come up with the physical and the spiritual, it made my kingdom spouse so happy. It made me happy as well, but it just kind of like. But then when a man came up and did what he did, it was the physical that it hurt my kingdom spouse energy like that, like. And it made me. It was the revelation I got is like your kingdom spouse, like your kingdom union, I should say, is battling amongst the spiritual world and the physical world. Like they battling. Like it's like I love her, I love him, and I want him, and I want to be with him, and I want this, but then it's like all of these things and all of these negative thoughts is attacking your kid spouse with, well, maybe it won't work out, or maybe they'll leave you, or maybe they'll cheat on you, or maybe they'll do all of these things to you that it's not true. That is not true. But it's just the enemy they allowing the enemy to overpower their beliefs, overpower what they know, what they already feel. Like in the sense, like, and the reason I know they feel it is because with the lady, the excitement that was over my kid's spouse's face when the lady said it, like, if he didn't agree with it, and I feel like, God put me in this position to share this messages with you all, share this message with you all. So I'm saying, I feel this for like y'all soon now. Don't take it and just make it your story, but if you feel like if you can agree with it, then cool. If you can't, leave it. But the lady, the joy that came over his face showed that I'm in agreement with this. Like, yes, that is true. The love chemistry is very strong. Like, the love is truly there. But just as fast and as easy, like, typically, nobody, like, if you know you with me, it's no reason you should get upset that another man address your woman. I mean, well, like, not even, it is the reason to get upset that another man address your woman. But it's no reason to get upset that another man is looking at your woman. You with her. But just how easy he was able to get upset. He didn't say nothing. He didn't react towards me. We didn't even acknowledge that both of us seen it, but I was just watching him as I was watching the guy, and I noticed his reaction, like his whole facial expression and his reaction at that moment showed that he was upset, and that should have never upsetted him. But it did, and that goes to show how easy it is for the enemy to come in and just change everything, change every feeling, every thought, every split second, or just put negative thoughts in your kingdom spouse's head. And for that reason, it's causing the union, it's delaying the union to come into fruition. And only thing you can do is like pray about it, because that's something that got to do with your kingdom spouse that has nothing. Like, if you're the person that's going through that, who 1 minute you happy and 1 minute you overjoyed with your kingdom spouse, and then the next minute you are upset, then maybe you need to pray about it as well. And then God just kind of got me together in my head. The Holy Spirit just got me together and said, you be upset too like that. So that means that you too need to be praying for that. Like, y'all have to. So you need to pray for both you and your kingdom spouse, because I do. Yeah, I get upset easily. Like, stuff be making me upset just that fast about my kingdom spouse. Like, I can be happy, then moments later I'm really upset. So you too, like, you need to excuse me, I'm sorry. But you too need to you need to pray for your kingdom union and ask God to release you all from any spiritual like any negative energy or negative vibes or anything that's like negative spirits, anything that is not of him. Like, release you all of that, and and strengthen y'all mental, and strengthen y'all to strengthen the mental in the bond. Like, make it strong enough, like, that you all like know, and like that you all know that this is what it is, and give y'all peace in knowing that this is truly what it is, this is truly what we want, and not allow the negative entities and the negative people and the negative thoughts just to come in and just sabotage everything at a snap of a finger. When everything is going good, just stop allowing the negative thoughts to take over your mind, and like stop letting the negative people take over your mind and the negative things take over your mind. Like, pray for you, whatever it may be. Just pray for you and your kingdom spouse and your kingdom union. Ask for God to give y'all peace within y'all union, and give y'all peace with God. Like, give y'all peace from God. Like, give y'all true peace, I guess sometimes say. But just ask God for the guidance and the peace that y'all need through this and to bring this union together because the enemy is really attacking it. It's so crazy because I did not notice that back when it first happened. I just thought it was so funny. I thought it was cute how he got it. I thought both situations, to be honest, I thought both situations was kind of cute. How he got excited about the lady and then how he kind of got jealous about the man. I thought both of them was kind of cute. But at the same time, God sent me a revelation. We got together and didn't know what was truly going on. And that's true what was going on, like in the kingdom millions. So, yeah, that is that. All right, I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Please like and share and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe now. And have a blessed day. All right.